This video is brought to you by Cool Green Clothing. Cool Green Clothing is a Baltimore-based clothing line that started back in 2018 and has been growing strong ever since. Make sure you follow Cool Green Clothing on Facebook and IG at Cool Green Clothing, and check out their website, coolgreenclothing.com, where you can find the latest cool green fashions and hats, women's apparel, and the latest men's collection. Remember, if you ain't coolin' and getting the green, you're in the way.
Ralph Lauren named his brand himself. That's what I did myself. My name AC Green. If I turn AC to cool, you got cool green. And if you ain't cool and getting the green, you in the way. That's just basic. You know what I mean?
Gang.
So, yeah.
Man, the cool green is the shit. The cool green is, if you don't get no other authentic t-shirt, come down here to my man and represent for the brother Cool Green Clothing. That's COOLGREEN clothing line.
That's right. Spell it out for him.
The best clothing line you could ever get, bro. The best clothing line. The good cool green.
Man, how you hear about us?
Good through the good video of my man Tony 2 times. All the way from Annapolis to support Cool Green.
My man come down all the way from Annapolis, man.
What's going on, YouTube fam? It's your boy Tony 2 times, and we back with another episode of the Baltimore Way, man. Before I start, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and definitely watch the video to the end to hear the full story. Let's get right into it. We live in a frustrating world where it seems pressure busts pipes. Whether it's stress over money and how to survive day to day, stress over figuring out a purpose in life, or just a person that stresses over everything. Life can be unfair and hard. Scars of life can leave a person mentally and emotionally messed up. But sad to say, being vulnerable in our community is considered a sign of weakness. People hold in their pain and problems until it is almost too late or is too late. All over you hear about people committing random crimes or random acts of violence. It makes you wonder, is it more to just a person rebelling against the world, or is it a mental health issue? Everyone deals with life different. Some are not as strong as others. On this episode of the Baltimore Way, we will be discussing a man named Robert Hopkins and why he allegedly went on a crime spree before eventually taking his own life. Allegedly on January 10th, 2014, Robert called a 911 dispatcher and stated, "I killed all these people and y'all don't even know why." The call was made from a non-profit office in North Baltimore, where Robert would allegedly tell police he wanted to get his story out and he didn't know if he should turn himself in because he didn't want police to shoot. So he allegedly told the operator he was thinking of taking his own life. But let's go back and discuss the alleged crimes that led to this moment. Allegedly at a grocery store in the 500 block of South Smallwood Street, a shooting left the owner's brother-in-law gone and the owner's wife hit. When the owner opened back up the store 1 week later, he told police that his wife offered the trigger man money, but he refused to accept it. He only wanted to shoot and kill. The owner saw a picture of Robert in the lineup, but he said he doubts it was him because he looked different. But police allegedly matched ballistics from the scene to the gun Robert had. The story gets much deeper though. Police allegedly linked Robert to 2 other shootings and the murder of a man in the 2200 block of Maryland Avenue, after he allegedly broke into an office in which Robert was frantic and made the 911 call, telling the operator he wants to surrender, but he does not trust the police, and if they kill him, his explanation and story won't be heard. Robert allegedly told the operator, "I have nothing to lose," and that they didn't even care about what happened and how he got the 40 cal handgun. For about 30 minutes, the call continued, in which Robert allegedly begged that they let him turn himself in without any harm, or he would take his own life. The operator assured him if he came out without a weapon in his hands up, things would go smooth. But unfortunately, during the call, Robert allegedly turned the gun on himself and took his own life, leaving more questions than answers. Could it be more to the situation? Robert stated they didn't care where he got the gun from. Could it be another person who did the grocery store shooting? The shells matched, but the owner did state the man wasn't the same man he saw on the camera. But BPD allegedly, they had been looking for Robert for allegedly stealing a car, and once the owner tracked it down, robbing him for $200 and shooting at the man. Also alleging Robert shot a sedan driver in the 3400 block of Ricerstown Road. and allegedly tried to assault a woman driving a sedan on North Monroe Street. She allegedly ran and shots were fired and missing her. They were innocent until proven guilty, but in this case, it never made it to trial. Was Robert trying to confess or tell a story or something deeper? Was it just a situation where he didn't want to go to prison or a mental breakdown? As he stated, no one will ever know. Rest in peace to the innocent people that lost their lives, and even to Robert, as only God can judge. More of this story, in our community, mental health is considered weak, but you never know what's going on in a person's mind. Check on your peoples. It's a hard life, and pressure busts pipes. But hey, that's the Baltimore way. Man, crazy story, man. You feel me? Like I said, rest in peace to the people that lost their life, the innocent people. You know, the grocery store owner's brother, he was like 47 years old. His wife got hit up too. But the owner said that the man that the police showed him didn't look like Robert. Now, let me go back. See, they brought all these charges up after he allegedly already took his own life. So they was just going back after they got the blicky from him to see what kind of ballistics was used on these scenes. And they saying, oh, well, he did this, you feel me, and he did that. But they said it all stemmed from when he allegedly carjacked the man, but the man had an OnStar tracking device on his vehicle. So when the man was able to track down his own vehicle, that's when allegedly Robert blicked at him, you feel me, and chased him off and robbed him for $200. So that's why they said they was initially looking for him. But after they found him in the location where he barricaded himself in the building, that's when they trying to say, okay, we got you on this. And he said he wanted to turn himself in, but they ain't even know the story. So man, it's a crazy situation because you can get a blicky from anybody, you feel me? And it's innocent until proven guilty in the court of law, but he ain't ever make it to court. He took his own life because he said he feared if he came out, they was gonna do something to him. And he also stated, y'all don't even know why I took these people's lives. So I don't know if that was kind of a confession, but man, it's just crazy, you feel me? Like I say, mental health is real. A lot of people deal with schizophrenia, all kinds of mental issues that drive them to do things people might not understand. But everyday life is hard, you feel me? Especially when you're struggling, you ain't got nothing going on, you ain't got no bread, you feel me? You looking around at the world like you an outsider, you feel like you out the loop. So yeah, man, excuse me, crazy situation. But rest in peace to the people that lost their life. And like I said, rest in peace Robert too, man. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, only God can judge. We don't know the situation because bro ain't never go to trial. He ain't never stand trial. I just wanted to share this with y'all, man. Y'all already know this is another episode of the Baltimore Way. Be sure to like, comment, definitely share, subscribe if you're new to the fam. Definitely tap that bell. I appreciate the love and support like always. Follow me on IG at _Tony 2 times. Love, fam. I'm out.